People who are naturally good at reading people possess a remarkable psychological ability that allows them to understand others on a much deeper level, often without needing many words or explanations. This talent, frequently referred to as interpersonal intuition, social intelligence, or emotional perceptiveness, arises from a powerful combination of high emotional intelligence, exceptional observational skills, empathy, pattern recognition, and highly sensitive mirror neurons in the brain. These individuals process subtle, nonverbal cues, such as microexpressions, tone of voice variations, body posture shifts, eye movements, breathing patterns, and even changes in energy almost automatically and subconsciously. Psychologists believe this ability is partly genetic, but can also be significantly strengthened through life experiences, especially in environments where understanding others was necessary for emotional survival or social harmony. It gives them a distinct advantage in building relationships, navigating conflicts, succeeding in negotiations, leadership roles, sales, counseling, and almost every area of life that involves human interaction. One of the clearest signs is that you naturally notice microexpressions and tiny changes in body language that completely escape most people's attention. A brief tightening around the eyes, a split-second flash of discomfort across the face, a slight hesitation in posture, or an unconscious fidget tells you exactly what someone is feeling even when their spoken words suggest the opposite. Your brain is wired to pick up these fleeting signals in real time, allowing you to detect hidden nervousness, suppressed anger, genuine excitement, or deception with surprising accuracy. This skill develops from constant, often unconscious practice of observing human behavior over many years. You can sense emotional shifts in a room or during a conversation almost instantly. The moment someone's mood changes, even subtly, you register it before others around you do. You pick up on fading enthusiasm, rising tension, forced politeness, or hidden sadness behind laughter. This real-time emotional awareness helps you adapt your responses smoothly, de-escalate potential conflicts, and make people feel genuinely understood and comfortable in your presence. Many people later comment that talking to you feels refreshing because they sense you truly get them without them having to explain everything. Reading between the lines comes effortlessly. You don't just hear the words people say, you instinctively understand the real meaning, intentions, fears, and desires behind those words. You catch the hesitation in someone's voice, the careful choice of certain phrases, the topics they deliberately avoid, or the slight change in pitch that reveals doubt or excitement. While others take statements literally, your mind naturally fills in the subtext, giving you a much richer and more accurate picture of what is actually happening in any interaction. You are quick to detect inconsistencies between what people show on the surface and what they truly feel inside. When someone says they are fine, but their crossed arms, avoided eye contact, or forced smiles suggest otherwise, the mismatch stands out to you immediately. Your brain constantly compares verbal messages with nonverbal signals, helping you identify inauthenticity, exaggeration, hidden agendas, or emotional masking. This protective mechanism has likely saved you from many toxic relationships, bad business deals, and unnecessary emotional drain throughout your life. Predicting how people will behave or react in various situations feels almost natural to you, because you deeply understand personality patterns, emotional triggers, past experiences, and current stressors. You can often anticipate someone's response before it happens. This foresight allows you to prepare for difficult conversations, avoid unnecessary drama, choose your words carefully, and make smarter decisions about trust and collaboration. Friends, family, and colleagues frequently seek your opinion about people because your assessments usually turn out to be remarkably accurate. You feel comfortable observing people quietly without needing to speak. While many others find silence awkward and rush to fill it, you use those quiet moments to gather valuable information. You watch how individuals behave when they think no one is paying attention, their resting posture, how they treat service staff, their small habits, and the way they interact when they are relaxed or stressed. These observations give you deep insights into their true character, values, and emotional patterns that words alone could never reveal. Your empathy is finely tuned and highly accurate. You don't just notice emotions, you actually feel echoes of them within yourself. This emotional resonance lets you step into another person's experience and understand their perspective with genuine depth. It creates a beautiful balance. You can be deeply compassionate and supportive while still remaining realistic and clear-eyed. This prevents you from being easily manipulated while allowing you to offer meaningful help and connection. You have learned to trust your gut feelings about people, and those instincts are usually correct. Even when there is no obvious logical evidence, something inside you quickly signals whether a person feels safe, trustworthy, genuine, or potentially harmful. This intuitive sense is actually the result of your brain rapidly processing thousands of tiny social cues collected over time. Although you may not always be able to explain exactly why you feel a certain way about someone, experience has taught you to listen carefully to that inner voice rather than ignore it. You naturally adapt your communication style depending on who you are talking to. You can sense when someone needs direct honesty, gentle reassurance, humor to lighten the mood, or simply silent presence. This flexibility comes from continuously reading their reactions and adjusting your approach in the moment. As a result, conversations with you often feel meaningful, safe, and effortless. People tend to open up to you more easily and trust you faster because they subconsciously feel understood. Beyond these signs, being naturally good at reading people brings many real-world advantages. You build deeper and more authentic relationships because people sense you truly see them. In professional settings, this skill helps you negotiate better, lead teams more effectively, resolve conflicts wisely, and identify opportunities or risks that others miss. Many great therapists, diplomats, teachers, managers, and even artists share this ability. It also serves as a powerful form of emotional self-protection, helping you avoid manipulation, drama, and disappointment. However, this gift is not without its challenges. Highly perceptive people often absorb other people's emotions so easily that they can become emotionally exhausted or overwhelmed in crowded or toxic environments. Some struggle with setting healthy boundaries because they feel everyone's feelings so strongly. There can also be a tendency towards cynicism or overthinking if you repeatedly see hidden negativity, insecurity, or dishonesty in people. In fast-paced situations where quick decisions are required, you might sometimes hesitate while processing too much information at once. The beauty of this ability is that while it comes naturally to some, it can also be consciously developed by anyone willing to practice mindful observation, active listening, and emotional self-awareness. Reading books on body language, studying psychology, reflecting after social interactions, and intentionally noticing patterns in people all help sharpen this skill over time. In today's noisy, fast-moving digital world, filled with filtered images and carefully crafted personas, the ability to read people deeply is becoming increasingly rare and valuable. Those who possess it stand out as calm, insightful, and trustworthy. They understand that true connection happens beneath the surface, in the unspoken realm where real emotions and intentions live. Their presence often brings clarity, comfort, and wisdom to those around them. If these descriptions resonate with you, recognize and cherish this natural talent. Being good at reading people is far more than just a social skill. It is a profound psychological strength that enriches your life, deepens your relationships, protects your peace, and allows you to move through the world with greater understanding and confidence. In a society where many wear masks, your ability to see beneath them is a rare and beautiful gift that brings real value to both yourself and everyone fortunate enough to know you.